Good evening and welcome to this midweek edition of Plus Sports on Plus TV Africa. My name is Wale Agbede and I'm your host for the next hour thereabout as we take you around the world of sports, crisscross from football on the domestic scene to all the action that we've seen in World Cup qualifiers in the faraway country of Bolivia and of course down closer to home in Europe where there are qualifiers ongoing for Euro 2024. Many of the big boys in action as the international week has just rolled by with the action that we saw last night, of course, including international friendlies. We saw the 150th edition of the borderline rivalry between Scotland and England. It was a game that produced goals, and of course, there were goals aplenty across the other games around Europe. Spain scored 6. And of course, there was a record breaker again. He did break a record in their last game, and he broke another record yesterday. Lamine, we'll be talking about him later. He is he's the youngest player ever to start for Spain, breaking the record set by Pablo Gavi just a couple of years ago. Welcome to Plus Sports again. You're on Plus TV Africa, and of course, like we always like to do, we start off on the home front, and it's the Super Eagles that will be kickstarting the show with this evening, with manager Jose Peseiro saying that he's optimistic, that the Super Eagles have what it takes to win the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations in the Ivory Coast. Nigeria finished as group leaders with 15 points from 6 matches ahead of Guinea-Bissau, as both countries will be playing at the tournament in Cote d'Ivoire in January 2024. The Portuguese tactician, who recently accepted a pay cut in a bid to remain as coach of the senior national team, told Brilla FM in an interview that the desire to win the 2023 Afcon was the main reason behind his decision. The 63-year-old recently penned a new 6-month deal that would expire at the end of the 2023 Afcon, which is said to be hosted by Cote d'Ivoire between January 13 to February 11, 2024. For those who might be a little bit confused, it is Afcon 2023. That's the official title because it was supposed to be played this year. So it's going to be played in January of 2024, but it wasn't a mistake. Afcon 2023 is going to be, but to be played in 2024. We've seen something like that before in Europe. Euro 2020 was played in 2021, but it was still called Euro 2020. Of course, that's the most recent Euros in which Italy defeated England at Wembley in the final.